Hello guys, in the last video I have told you about basics of variables, and I have also shown you how to declare the variable and how to use variable. And in this video I am going to show you how you can use those variable more efficiently, and we are going to make a simple calculator using these variable concepts. So if you have watched the last video, you may ask that if you want to initialize these value, for example this and this, why do we even declared x and z here? We can directly, we would have, or we could have written this and this, and it will be the same, right? So why do we even declare these variables if we can do it like this? So let me give you an example of the simple calculator, and you will be able to understand why we have declared these variables. So in this video I'm going to show you how user can enter their values, and these values will not be constant. User will be able to decide what values he want to add and subtract. Okay, so let me edit this first, and then I will show you the example. So in the first line I have declared two variables x and z, and then second line I will write cout insertion operator, and I will say please enter first number equal to, okay, and I will say and L, and in the second line I will write C in. I haven't told you about earlier the C in. So what this C in does, it takes input from the user. So C out prints output, as the name suggests. Out means output and in means take the input. Okay, and here I will say this C in insertion operator X. So whatever user will enter the value, it will be placed, or it will be contained in the variable x. Okay, in the same way I will just copy it and paste it below, and I will say sorry, so I will say please enter the second number, and this time we will hold the second number in the variable z. Okay, and now once we have those two values which is entered by the user, we can subtract it, or we can just sum it. Sum is equal to x plus y, it's x plus y or x plus z, sorry, and you can make the product also. So you can write int product is equal to x multiplied. So how you write expression for multiplication, just give this asterisk here, this asterisk, and just say set. So this asterisk or star will multiply these two variables. So we don't write x into x, or so we can write x star or asterisk z to multiply. And in the same way we can divide these two numbers. But the division, when you divide two numbers, it can be a float value or it can be a decimal value. So in this time for division we are going to declare float, because it can be decimal value, and we can say divide is equal to x and this backslash z. Okay, and now we are going to print these values. So we already have sum and the subtraction. I'm going to just copy it and paste it here and just add it these values. So I will say multiplication is, and division is this. Okay, so this is our whole program. Okay, I will make it a little bit smaller so you can see, and this will act as a simple calculator when the user enters first and second number. Let's build our program. Build, and hopefully there is no error. Yes, there is no error. And now we are going to run this. So just click this green button and it says please enter the first number, which is this line it's printing. So I will enter the first number as 45 and I will press enter, and now it says please enter the second number. So I will enter the second value, which is going to be 34 for example, and I will press enter. And now you can see the sum is 79. 45 plus 34 is 79. The difference or subtraction is 11. 45 minus 34 is 11. The multiplication is 45 into 34, and the division is more interesting. Is division is, it always when you use this slash or symbol or divide symbol here, it will always divide the values and it will not show you the remainder. Okay, so it will only show whatever is the multiple. So 34 you can only divide it by 1, or and there will be a remainder, and remainder will be I think 11, right? So 1 point something it's not showing because this only shows the whole values. Okay, and if you want to show the remainder, let me show you how you can do it. So first of all, let me show you the calculation. So when you divide 45 by 34, you divide it once. So this is 1 times, and you have the remainder 11, right? So right now it's showing 1 because 35 times 1 is equal to 34. 34 times 1 is equal to 34, and remainder is 11. Now if you want to show the remainder, you can just write int remainder is equal to x, and then you need to give this percentage sign and then z, and this expression will show you the remainder. Okay, so once again, I will just copy this and paste it, and I will say this remainder, I will show it here, which should be, if you enter 45 and 34 once again, then remainder should be 11, right? So I will build my program and run it once again. Enter first number. Once again I'm going to enter 45 and 34, and you can see this time the remainder is 11. So this will show you the multiple and this will show you the remainder. Okay, so in this way you can use this slash symbol and this percentage symbol. So I hope you have understood this basic calculation application, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.